All right, final topic, the swing. I've got my mind right. I know my mind's telling me exactly what it needs to be doing. My body's now reacting to the way my mind thinks it should be reacting. And then now I've got the chance to test how good my swing is. So when it comes to the swing, we get an option or a choice on what kind of environment do we want to test it in. We have block, we have random, we have game. Block is where we have no consequences. So driving ranges, golf centres, nets, those types of things there where there's no consequence is the best place to test out whether or not our golf swing is good enough to perform the activity that we want. This is 10% of the improvement of our overall swing. Block is also a great chance to analyse what it is. So this is where we get a chance to go, okay, what's the next thing that I need to work on so I can then start to perform at a higher level. Fortunately in here, we have a feature called Tracy. So if we go to a golf coach is going to be full of preferences. Good ones won't have preferences. So the best one is the one that has no emotional attachment to your actual game. So Tracy on the top right corner here, if you click that, it will then compare your golf swing with 500,000 other golf swings and then come up with a solution on what you should be practicing. So I'm going to quickly hit some shots to demonstrate what it can actually do for us. It won't give us feedback straight up, which is great because if I am analysing after every single shot, you're always going to find something to work on. We want to look at it over a larger quantity of golf shots just to work out what the pattern is. Because a lot of the times we believe we are inconsistent, but I can guarantee you whatever shot you're hitting, if you hit, let's just say 10 shots, you're going to see a pretty similar pattern, whether it's a fade, draw, low, high, impact location, you know, those types of things there, and then you'll get the anomalies every now and then. So it's still asking me to hit a couple more. Just going to peel a few off. Here we go. So now let's see what Tracy wants us to work on. So here's a overall description. So I got a score of 93 out of 100 when it comes to the trajectory, which means the ability to launch a golf ball in a certain window. Here's my precision out of a score of 100. My insight, this is my shot shape, is a little bit lower. It's suggesting, you know, we could be a little bit higher. And then the curvature of my golf shot, so you're going to get a right curve, straight, or a left curve. So for me, it's suggesting it should be a right curve, and I'm doing that, so happy with that. It also gives you, you know, what your optimals are. So this is how far I was carrying it, this is how far I should be carrying it, and then also a total distance as well. So now, what to improve on? So it's going to give you three things. A main one, so for me it's face angle. Secondary focus is spin loft and impact location. So if I go, yep, I'm happy to work on the primary one, I'm going to start my focus practice on this. So it'll give you where your club face should be. Too often we try to get everything back to zero, but zero is sometimes not the best number. So for me, the optimal is -1.1. From here, I'm allowed a variance of +1.1 one way or the other, so which means the most open my club face should be is 0, and the most closed I can have it is 2.2. If I don't know what face angle means, I can simply click this little eye icon here, and it'll then open up the TrackMan website to tell me what face angle is, so I can read through what is face angle. So face angle is the direction of the club face is pointed right or left at impact and is measured in relative to target line. And then I can go, you know, further into it if I wish. From here, I now have some guided practice. So now my job is to know what it feels like to have this club face at -1 degree at the point of impact. Too much. So you can see there -6. I try to do that way too much. So now I know that, a little bit less. Might be close. 3.7, still a little bit too much. There you go, 0.5. So again, it's just a matter of trying to find these feels. On the bottom here, you'll see I've got a tally, 1 of 3. So as practice is concerned, again, we're just looking for the ability just to swing, hit, create a little bit of a groove on how to practice one particular skill. every time I come down and practice. Again, I don't want to really be spending more than 10-15 minutes doing this. I want to quickly move on to the next part, which is going to be random practice. See you in the next video.